Good afternoon, students. Today I am going to start chapter 6, applications of vectors. As we studied already vectors in 11th standard, we know definition of vector and scalar, and we studied cross product of vectors and dot product of vectors. Let us recall once again what is vector. Vector definition: a vector is a vector has magnitude and direction. And what is scalar? Scalar has only magnitude, only magnitude, no direction, right? And two vectors, we know that equal vectors. Definition: equal vectors. Two vectors same magnitude, with same magnitude and direction, irrespective of initial point, irrespective of initial point of the vector, are known as equal vectors. For example, I am taking one vector here, which is starting point, initial point. This starting point, initial point, right? This is one vector. The direction is along A to B. Another vector I am taking here, P comma Q, and whose length here I am taking 5 centimeters. Then PQ vector, I am taking the length with 5 centimeters, same magnitude, direction from P to Q. So here AB having same magnitude, PQ having same magnitude, and direction from left to right. Here P also from left to right. So here we can conclude that AB is vector A to B is equal to vector BQ, are equal vectors. Okay, these are called two equal vectors. Now, geometrical introduction to vectors. Geometrical introduction to vectors. Geometrical introduction to vectors. Geometrical introduction to vectors. Suppose I am taking 3D space, three-dimensional space. This is x-axis, y-axis, and z-axis. Okay, I am denoting this is origin. So this is 3D space. Let us consider 3D space. 3D space is denoted by r cube. R cube means r cross r cross r. So if you take one point in the space, then it is denoted by x coordinate, y coordinate, z coordinate. Order traits. Every point in the space is denoted by order trait x, y, z. R cube means it is nothing but r cross r cross r. Okay, it contains all order pairs. So if you want to take one point in the space, you have to take x coordinate, y coordinate, z coordinate, right? Let us consider one 3D space R cube, and suppose I am taking one vector. V bar is a vector in R cube. I am taking vector in R cube whose initial point I am taking as a, whose initial point I am taking as a, and terminal point B, I am taking terminal point B, and direction from A to B. So suppose I am taking one initial point, this point. Suppose I am taking one A point here, some B point here. I am joining this. This is the AB will give the magnitude, and this is the direction. So this vector I am denoting by V bar. So I have taken one vector in the R cube space, 3D space, whose initial point is A, terminal point is B. Okay, and this vector, suppose I am taking another vector U bar here, U bar, whose initial point is C, initial point is D, whose length is equal to AB, then and direction is from C to D. Then these two vectors are said to be equal vectors. And another vector, take another vector, let us take another vector U bar, whose initial point C, and terminal point D. I am taking initial point C, terminal point D, and direction is same as, and direction in the direction of V bar, that is C to D. So direction I am taking in the same direction of V bar. Now we can say U bar equal to V bar. U bar is said to be V bar. Now we can say U bar vector is equal to V bar. U bar vector, C bar vector are same vectors. That means in the 3D space we can translate vector from one place to another place. Okay, so here U bar is said to be translated vector, translated vector of V bar. So you can translate AB vector anywhere, UV vector anywhere, but magnitude should be same and direction should be same. Suppose same vector AB vector I am taking here with the same magnitude. Suppose AB vector, this is AB vector, okay, with some magnitude AB vector, which is V bar. Suppose I am translating this vector to initial point A bar coinciding with origin, and initial point B coinciding with some point P, like this. Direction is same and magnitude is same. Now let us translate V bar vector such that, how to translate, such that initial point A coincide with origin, and B coincide with some point in space, coincide with some point P belongs to R cube. P is also one point in R cube. Then we can say that OP vector is again equal to V bar or AB bar. So every vector, so here what is P? P is a point in the space. And every vector we can represent as a point in the 3D space. So V bar we can represent it as OP bar. Why? Because both are equal. So the OP is known as Now OP is known as position vector of, known as position vector means, already we know position vector means line joining of any point in the space to origin is called position vector. Now we can say OP is known as position vector of, position vector of V bar, position vector of V bar. So every vector we can denote by point, by line joining you will get the position vector. Every point will have the position vector, right? Suppose this vector suppose this vector A bar, A to B, I am taking A to B A to B vector, I am coinciding with initial point with O and point B with P. Suppose here A is tending to B, or B is tending to A. B is tending to A means B is reaching to A, then magnitude will be 0. At that time, if you translate this vector here, then this is P, no? It is tending to A, this is A. So by after equating A equal to B, after B is equated to O or A, then magnitude will be 0, then you will get origin. Origin also one vector whose position vector is origin, right? Therefore, if A equal to B, then OP vector becomes origin, origin O. It is denoted by point, by 1 point 0 comma 0 comma 0, position vector of AB, where A equal to B, 0 comma 0 comma 0, right? And every unit and similarly 1 comma 0 comma 0, 0 comma 1 comma 0, 0 comma 0 comma 1. See, this is x axis, y axis, this is z axis. 1 comma 0 comma 0 lies at here, right? 1 comma 0 comma 0. So by line joining of origin to this in this direction, which is called position vector of this point, this point is denoted by I bar, I cap, I bar or I cap. This position vector is denoted by, position vector of this point is denoted by I cap, and 0 comma 1 comma 0 lies on x axis, y axis, and this is the position vector, it is denoted by j cap. And here we will have 0 comma 0 comma 1 with distance 1 unit, and direction is in the OA, OB, OC. OA vector is denoted by I bar, I cap, OB vector is denoted by j cap, OC vector denoted by k cap. Similarly, points in R cube means in space are denoted by position vectors, are denoted by the position vectors, I cap, comma j cap and k cap. Okay, these are the position vectors. Similarly, if you have any point in the space, if we have any point, suppose A1, A2, A3 belongs to R cube. If you have any point in a space, this is x, this is y, this is z. Suppose here you have one point A1, A2, A3, right? This is A point, this is origin. So OA is the position vector, then OA is the position vector, okay, this is A point, is the position vector of given point, and it is its notation you can write as, its notation you can take as, its notation can be written as position vector rotation written as, so first coordinate a1 I cap plus b1 j cap plus, sorry, a2, yeah, a2 j cap, a3 k cap. So you can write every vector in this form, in this notation, in the space. This is called geometrical representation of the vectors. Okay, right. Now if you have a vector, a point which is a1 a2 a3, and b here which is b1 b2 b3, then you can find ab length. Ab length is denoted by mod ab bar. So magnitude of ab vector, right? Magnitude, length is known as magnitude. Magnitude of vector ab bar is denoted by mod ab bar and defined as mod ab bar is equal to square root of b1 minus a1 whole square plus b2 minus a2 whole square plus b3 minus a3 whole square under root. Okay, this will give length of the vector or magnitude of the vector. Next, addition of two vectors. How to add two vectors? Addition of vectors, addition and subtraction of two vectors, addition and subtraction of two vectors. I am taking two vectors. Let a bar, I am denoting in position vector form, a1 I cap plus a2 j cap plus a3 k cap. This is a bar vector. I am taking another b bar vector, b1 I cap, b2 j cap, b1 I cap, b2 j cap, b3 k cap. Right? Now addition is denoted, addition of a bar and b bar, denoted by a bar plus b bar, defined as a bar plus b bar is equal to, add the components of I cap. So a1 plus b1 I cap, a2 plus b2 j cap, a3 plus b3 k cap. This is for addition. Similarly, a minus b bar is defined as, denoted by a minus b bar, difference is denoted by a bar minus b bar, defined as a1 minus b1 I cap, a2 minus b2 j cap, a3 minus b3 k cap. Right? This is the addition and subtraction of two vectors. Now scalar multiplication of vector. Scalar multiplication of vectors. Let alpha belongs to some real number and a bar is a1 I cap, a2 j cap plus a3 k cap be the vector, any vector in R cube. Now scalar product, scalar multiple of vector, is denoted by alpha into a bar, defined as alpha into a bar is equal to alpha into a1 I cap. Okay, we should multiply vector with alpha, a2 j cap plus a3 k cap is equal to what you will get alpha into a1 I cap plus alpha into a2 j cap plus alpha into a3 k cap. This is called scalar multiplication of vectors. And we studied scalar multiplication of two vectors and vector multiplication of two vectors or dot product. Next, dot product and cross product. Scalar product or cross product, vector product, they are known as scalar product or and vector product. Two products already we studied in the 11th standard. Scalar product and vector product. Given two vectors, a bar equal to a1 I cap, a2 j cap, a cap plus a3 k cap. B bar equal to b1 I cap, b2 j cap, b3 k cap. The scalar product or it is known as dot product. Dot product of A and B, A bar and B bar is denoted by A bar dot B bar, and defined as A bar dot B bar is equal to, how to get that dot product of two vectors? By multiplying the components of I, a1 b1 I cap, and multiplying the components of j cap, a2 b2 j cap plus a3 b3 k cap. So this is the definition of scalar product. Okay, sorry, we should not get here only product of components a1 b1 a2 b2 plus a3 b3. You will get only scalar, that's why it is known as scalar product. You will after making the dot product of two vectors, you will get the value, you will get the magnitude only. So here you will get only scalar, not vector, for scalar dot product. Next, vector dot product. For these two vectors, vector dot product is denoted by vector product of A bar and B bar is denoted by A bar cross B bar and defined as A bar cross B bar. How to calculate? Here first row ijk, and here A bar components A1, A2, A3, and here B bar component B1, B2, B3. Okay, this is the method to find A cross B bar. Okay, right, and we know how to find angle between two vectors. Angle between two vectors. Angle between two vectors. Angle between two vectors. And angle between two non-zero vectors and angle between two non-zero vectors. Angle between two non-zero vectors. Vectors A bar and B bar. A bar and B bar is found by the following formula. theta is equal to cos inverse of a bar dot b bar by mod a bar into mod b bar. Using this formula you can find the angle between two vectors. Here write note, a bar and b bar are said to be parallel, two vectors are said to be parallel when angle is equal to 0. If theta equal to 0 or 0 degrees or pi, then they are said to be parallel vectors. Okay, and note 2, a bar and b bar are said to be perpendicular, if theta angle is 90 degrees or 3 pi by degrees, right? 210 degrees to 270 degrees. Okay, right. Now these previous definitions, and we recall all the formulas from the 11th standard. Okay, this is enough today. Tomorrow we will prove some theorems. Okay, thank you.